Okay, welcome to our second lesson on collecting data. Today we are learning what data to collect. Okay, so we are learning what data to collect. Right, so to explain that, what I'm going to ask you to do quickly is to think about question 5 to question 9. Question 5 to question 9 has got two parts in it. They've got two parts in them. Part A says describe what data is needed. So you're going to be deciding what data to collect here and suggesting a suitable method for collecting it. So how you're going to collect it. Then after that, you need to say whether the data is primary or secondary. Okay. So I would like us to go through question 5 together. Then you can try question 6, 7, 8, and 9. Question 5. Nikita wants to know what the girls in her class think about school dinners. So describe what data is needed here. Now, the data that is needed here is going to be to do with school dinners. It's going to be information about what the girls think about school dinner. So it could be question that she's going to put in questionnaire, and then the girls will basically just answer as to whether they like the school dinners or not. Okay, or even if they like it, how much, they do so. So describe what data is needed. So basically answers, about just around whether the students like the school dinners or not, or what they think about it. Okay? Then suggest a suitable method for collecting it. Nikita can design questionnaires, and then she can just print them and pass them down to the girls to respond by just ticking boxes or just answering. Now, this data she's gonna get is gonna be primary because number one, she's designed the questionnaire herself. She's given it to the girls to answer it, and then she's just gonna look at it and then come up with a conclusion. So that's gonna be primary. Right, so I want to do the very same thing. So pause the video and try question 6, question 7, question 8, and question 9 quickly, please. Right, so hope you've tried them. Now let's go over question 6. Question 6 says, Dan wants to find the most common color of car passing his house in a 30-minute interval. Describe what data Dan will need. The data is going to be about the colors of cars that are passing by, whether they are red, pink, green, yellow, and how many they are. Okay, so the data is just going to be about the colors of cars that are passing there. All the colors, silver, pink, white, whatever the color the car is, that the car that passes. And suggest a suitable method for collecting it. How is he going to do that? He's going to have to do this primarily. He's going to stand by his, by his house using a pen and a paper, and he will just tally the cars as they pass, or he'll just be recording the colors of cars as the car pass. So when a car passes and it's red, you write red. When the car passes and it's pink, he's going to write pink. Okay, in a 30-minute interval. Okay, so that's what he's going to do. Skipping question 7 and just maybe doing question 8 because I'm going to show the answers in a minute. Rohan wants to test his theory that the boys in his class can throw a ball farther than the girls. So describe what data is going to be needed here. Number one, he's saying he thinks he wants to test his theory that the boys in his class can throw a ball farther. So we were going to be thinking about the distance, how far the boys and the girls are throwing the ball. So the information is going to be the length or the distance from where the boy is or from where the girl is to where the ball lands. So that's going to be that information. So there will be distances. There will be lengths. Okay. So that's that. Now, next one. Suggest a suitable method for collecting this. Rohan will have to do this practically. He's going to get the boys and the girls with an identical ball, and he's going to ask them to stand at a point, and they'll be throwing the ball as far as they can. Then Rohan will just basically measure how far the ball has fallen. Okay. And this is going to be done, this is going to be primary. Why? Because Rohan is practically collecting this data himself. Okay. So that's how to answer these kind of questions. So I'm just going to display the answers. So then you can look at your answer to question 7 and question 9 in particular, because we did not go over them. Okay. So there is a mark scheme for you. So question 7 is here and question 9 is here. Pause the video and then look at the answers. Okay, hope you try that. You've done that well. So that's going to be the end of our second video.